I'm listening to nearly 100 albums from the year 1955, and I just finished listening to Dean Martin with Swingin' Down Yonder, released on Capitol. Second studio album from Dean Martin, and this record is very interesting, an interesting detour from the stuff that Martin put out in his first record and had really been putting out as singles. This is Dino Does Dixieland here, a lot of songs that stem from the deep south of the United States and that sort of thing. And it's a good listen. I would hesitate to call it great personally. I think one thing that is very noticeable to me is Martin, if you're familiar with any of his stuff, is very known for playing the sort of drunk fool shtick, I suppose, playing the character of the alcoholic, and because of that, he is very known for exaggerating his diction in certain ways. And here he's doing it. I don't think he's intentionally trying to play that same character, but it comes through in a way that sometimes detracts from the songs a little bit, for my personal taste, anyways. But I still think there are some really good moments on here. The track Way Down Yonder in New Orleans stands out to me as a highlight. I'm also partial to his rendition of Georgia on My Mind. I think that one's pretty good. So there's definitely moments that I think are cool on here. Not a record I'm going to go back to super frequently. One thing that I'm curious to see throughout this dive is kind of how high of a ceiling Dean Martin has compared to some of the other crooners from this era for me personally. But, not a bad listen at all. And again, if you want to hear takes on some of these tracks, again, including Georgia on My Mind, about, I think, 7 years before Ray Charles made it into a true standard, then this might be worth your time. Swinging Down Yonder by Dean Martin. There you go.